everybody, welcome to another episode of Widgets and Wonders. This is my show about great products from small companies. Now today, I'm going to be showing you a really cool new product called the Shapeshift. And the reason this is coming to you in the middle of the week is that I'm going to be heading off to Adepticon on Friday morning, the 24th of March, 2017. So if you're seeing this in the future, don't think this is happening right now. And I'll be taking this thing with me on the airplane for you guys to check out at the show. Now the Shapeshift is a neat new idea and innovation in carrying cases. So one of the things I always worry about is carrying large, weirdly shaped miniatures. No matter how well I pack them, fiddly bits break off, and I'm always kind of like nervous about them in transport. Usually what I do is I put them in a foam case in my check luggage, or I take them as carry-on, and I just kind of hope for the best. This seems to be kind of a solution to big crazy models traveling wherever you need them to travel. So I'm going to kind of just leave it to the show part of this for you guys to check it out. And it's going to be with me at Adepticon at the Osprey booth for you guys to come see. And I've actually got some cool stuff. So stick around till the end because you guys will have a chance to, if you're at Adepticon, grab a voucher for some discounts on this thing and also a chance to win some prizes. So let's take a look at the Shapeshift right now. You guys can see I've loaded up with some models. And you guys can also check it out at Adepticon when you come and see me. So here we go, without any further ado, the Shapeshift. And so here is the Shapeshift and all the gits and gizmos and stuff that it comes with. So what it is, it's a carrying case. It's a very slickly designed, cut through acrylic black box that's all been welded together with a handy little carrying handle. Now, it's got one open sides and then the remainder of it is enclosed. And the idea here is that this cube will carry all your big weird shaped models without any kind of like pressure and stuff going on them, and I'll show you that in a second. Other stuff it comes with is a handy owner's manual. So this is all the information about like what should come in here, all the terms of use stuff. So if any of the items are missing or if you said right broken, please contact us. And it's gonna come with a lifetime warranty is the idea. And the idea here is that when this thing is broken or gets any sort of like pieces missing or stuff like that, you can get stuff replaced. The patent pending Shapeshift mechanism allows you to fasten your miniatures with a base, provided the base is not too low. To each tray, this is accomplished by using a profiled edge line with rubber extra grip lock. So the idea is I've removed one of these because actually I needed to take it out to fit all my miniatures in it, and the idea is you can take these out and put them in as you need them. There's these cut pieces of acrylic and they all have a rubber bumper on them. So it's sort of beveled like this, and the bumper will actually push up and apply pressure to the edge of the base, and you'll see this when I take a tray out to hold it in. And this is sort of the patent pending system for locking everything together. You get extra hardware in case you need to lock stuff down permanently. You get a microfiber cloth for cleaning your case because it is kind of slick and nice. And it does, you can see it's just like literally collecting the dust in the air right now because it's so clean. You get a certificate of ownership. So this is the Trailblazer, which is the initial prototype. And this is number 8. So this is the 8th one ever made off their like little assembly line. And this is what comes in the box. So how does it hold your miniatures? Well, I kind of briefly described it, but I think show is better than tell. You slide this guy out and you get drawers. And these drawers lock, whoop, your miniatures in place so that they can stay steady and not have any pressure placed on them. And the idea here is that the bases that they're on will actually hold them where they want to be. So I'm going to Adepticon. I wasn't originally going to bring a War Machine army because I didn't want the hassle of packing it, but now I'm bringing my Cato army because I have a way of actually carrying it. Here's all my Frostgrave stuff for the Osprey events I'm going to be running. So you can see my Frostgrave Warband and some beasties. For the actual like show, and then some Warcasters, a unit, and my War Dog in the back here, and then the big tray. And this is the sort of like, I guess, neato thing. Is all my Warjacks, and my Warjacks, and actually my base for Guild, or my goal for Guild Ball. They all just sit nice. They're not going to go anywhere. It's hard to do with one hand, but I will put them upside down so you can see. Whoop! They're all locked in place. And it's these sliders that do it. So the wing nuts come off, as you can see here. Whoops. Like so, and the sliders come backwards. So you just basically open them up and then you can take out your miniatures and they'll sit loose. And then when you want them to go back inside, I don't think I can do this one hand, but I can give you the basic gist, is you slide them underneath and they push up against these rubber bumpers. So the rubber bumper just on the inside in there is gonna sit on the lip of the base, and then you push them in, apply some pressure just to make sure they're in there good and tight, crank the wing nuts down, and these are just like Loctite wing nuts. And you just need to make sure they're pressed in there good so they're not going anywhere. They don't slide laterally either, so I can't do this with one hand because you can see right now I haven't put enough pressure on it, so it's going to slide left and right. These guys are tight, but I couldn't quite get that pushed in enough so Harkovich will stay. But as long as you get it all cranked in nice and tight, this actually isn't even tight. I didn't get it tight enough. I can't do it. I need 2 hands to apply the pressure. I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time. But the idea is that these guys aren't going to go anywhere and there's nothing touching them. Now there is a proviso about scenic resin bases. If you attach the miniature without a base tab and you just pin it to a base, they can come loose. And obviously that's because of the weight of the miniature on a resin base. So there's sort of like some caveat emptor stuff when you're doing this. But if they're attached, if they're plastic like these Warjacks are, right, and they're not going anywhere, they're just stuck in there real good. And there's nothing touching them while they're in the cube. So my plan here is, I am a experienced backpacker, so I am going to robust this thing up a little bit just to make sure it doesn't get damaged by me, because I'm sure that like just for normal wear and tear use, like if you're just taking this to the game club and sticking it on a shelf and stuff, there's no way this thing's going to get damaged. But I'm going to put it on an airplane, throw it around check luggage, and what I'll probably just do is tape these edges with some Guerrilla tape just to make sure they don't actually get like smashed as I drop the thing around. But other than that, I'm stoked to put this thing on an airplane and give it a go. But yeah, that's the plan, and that's the gist of it. You can see here, the Shapeshift is basically going to carry any size miniature I want to carry. They've got some adjusters here. So the bottom tray is always the same size, and then you can do it on 3 different levels here on the secondary tray. You got to make sure your wing nuts are having enough space. But if I go up to the very top one, that means there is tons of clearance. Now I have to straighten out my wing nuts here, because obviously I've created this problem here. But the idea is that these guys will have all the clearance in the world to actually sit. And if I wanted to have like bigger miniatures in here, I don't know if I could quite fit a War Machine Colossal, but it's pretty close. And certainly I could fit like battle engines and stuff in here, and they would have like no pressure on them whatsoever. So now something else cool that I've been given is these right here, which are going to be for Adepticon attendees only. These handy little cards are a coupon for a 10% off ordering a Shapeshift if you want to get one, as well as a chance to win an iPad and Amazon gift card if you do decide to redeem the coupon. So some neat stuff promoting this new kind of neat indie product in a neat little carrying case here. So I hope you enjoyed checking that out. Come see me if you want to see it in person at the Osprey booth at Adepticon. I'll be hanging out with it, and all my Frostgraven War Machine minis will be hanging out inside of it. So yeah, there it is. So you have another great product from a small company, the Shapeshift from Phobos Foundry. Now, if you want to come see me at the Osprey booth at Adepticon 2017, you can grab one of these, which is the Shapeshift's little, 10% off discount code he's in just for Adepticon attendees. Checking out the case there. It's the first time anybody will be seeing it, and it should be pretty cool to check out. So you can hang out and chat and shoot the breeze, and also see this new thing that I'll be carrying on the plane to bring all my miniatures with me. So hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you on Sunday this week for another great product from a small company, another Widgets Wonders. I was holding off last week's until this got here so I could do it before Adepticon so you guys could see it. So anyway, until Sunday, I'll be at Adepticon, so come by and say hi if you guys are in the area, if you're in Chicago. But if not, then you can check out the next product I'll be showcasing then. And if you do know of a great product from a small company you think deserves more attention, you know, then email me at guerrillaminiaturegames@gmail.com or Facebook message me at facebook.com/outofthebasement into the streets, and I'll do my best to put it in front of as many people as possible. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Ash. Have a good day.